Thank you also very much for coming. We have the press briefing here. I want to just, for our speakers, if you don't mind, for the media, just to say and state your name, spell your name, and your title. So I'm going to turn it over with our first speaker, our Fire Chief, Chief Boyd.
My name is Jonathan Boyd. I'm the Fire Chief for the Allen Fire Department. I'm going to speak to the medical part of our response. When we received the call, we activated our active attack integrated response. Our rescue task force teams found 7 deceased individuals on scene. We transported 9 individuals to the hospital, to area trauma facilities. Of those that we transported, 2 have since died, 3 are in critical surgery, and 4 are stable. I'll now turn it over to Police Chief Harvey. The total would be then 9.
My name is Brian Harvey, the Chief of Police in Allen, and we're all saddened by this event today, this tragic event today. At 3:36, our officer was at Allen Premium Outlets on an unrelated call. He heard gunshots, located the gunshot, located the shooter, neutralized the shooter, neutralized the threat. We believe at this point that the shooter acted alone. We are asking for the public's help. If you are a witness, if you have any video, please call 1-800-CALL-FBI, 1-800-CALL-FBI. This is an ongoing, active investigation. We've had tremendous local, county, and state and federal support, and we appreciate that. And I will turn it over to Congressman Keith Self.
Thank you, Chief. First and foremost, we need to keep the families impacted by this tragedy in our prayers. We will never know how many lives were saved by the swift actions of our first responders. What we do know is that we owe a debt of gratitude to first responders that ran toward the gunfire and acted swiftly to neutralize the threat. I'll be followed by State Representative Jeff Leach.
I'm State Representative Jeff Leach from House District 67 and resident of Allen. My family and I reside about a mile from where this shooting took place. This community is home for us, and our hearts are devastated and broken tonight. No law enforcement official, no elected official ever imagines or plans to or hopes to speak in front of a press conference like this. But here we are, and we are resolute in our commitment to pray for, praying and believing for the victims and their families. There are many, many people in our community tonight who are hurting, whose lives have been shattered, and who need and deserve our collective prayers, and they have them. Tonight there are people of faith all over our great community ministering to those families, and they of course have our prayers in this moment. Tomorrow on Sunday at 5 p.m. we'll be holding a vigil at Cottonwood Creek Baptist Church here in Allen. Just got off the phone with Pastor John Mark Caton, and this church, which does such a wonderful job with so many others in the faith community and wrapping their arms around this community and loving on and supporting people in their time of need. Tomorrow will be a great night of healing, a much needed night of healing and hope. I was on scene today, was in constant communication with Governor Abbott and our Speaker, Dave Phelan, who have offered their full support of state government. Been on the phone with Steve McCraw, Executive Director of the Texas Department of Public Safety. The state government stands ready to assist our wonderful Police Chief Brian Harvey and all of our local officials, really law enforcement agencies at all levels, in responding to this tragedy. They are true heroes, and I saw that firsthand today. And so we remain committed to praying for victims and their families, and our community, I have no doubt, will come together and respond in the right way to this horrific tragedy. With that, I now am really honored to introduce my friend and our great county judge, Chris Hill.
I'm Chris Hill, the Collin County Judge. Like Representative Leach, I reside near the outlet malls. Like all in our community, my family and I shop there often and know this community and know this area well. My family and I are heartbroken and devastated for the loss of life that we experience today in our community, and we're angry about those that would do evil in our community, in our backyard. But we are proud of what has been a truly countywide response today. On scene, we saw all of our municipal police departments and fire departments and our county agencies, the sheriff's office and the constable deputies, and our state partners and our national partners. And I appreciate from Governor Abbott on down that we've already received calls from all of our partners across the state and from our senators. We appreciate that they stand with us. And I'm proud of the men and women of all of our law enforcement agencies and our fire agencies and our EMS agencies that were there immediately today and stood so bravely and courageously to protect our neighborhood and our community. And we will, as a community, we will respond and we will get past this together. We're going to hear next from our mayor of the city of Allen, Ken Falk.
Again, my name is Allen Mayor Ken Falk. I'm here to read the briefing statement for the City of Allen. Today is a tragic day for the City of Allen, our citizens, our friends, and visitors who are at the Allen Premium Outlets today. We are a strong and caring community, and we all want the victims and their families impacted by this tragedy to know that we will wrap our arms around you, and we are here for you. The City of Allen pledges to offer our complete support. We know you are grieving, we are grieving. Rest assured, the nation and the world are also grieving. Allen is a proud and safe city, which makes today's senseless act of violence even more shocking. However, I want to commend our police and fire departments for their quick response. Their thorough training not to hesitate to move toward the threat likely saved more lives today than what we could imagine. We also want to thank all of our surrounding municipalities and law enforcement agencies for offering their assistance at the scene. This collective effort is what makes our North Texas communities united. We know the days ahead will be difficult and somber. While we remember the victims of today's shooting, we want to convey our appreciation for the condolences and notes we are receiving from all over the world. I have received calls from the White House, Governor Abbott, and many other national, state, and county officials who have reached out to the City of Allen to express their support and desire to help the Allen community in any way possible. On behalf of our City Council, our law enforcement personnel, our first responders, and all of our city employees, we will remain strong and stand united. Please keep the victims and the families of the victims in your prayers. With that, thank you for being here, and that concludes our briefing. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Shane. Thank you all very much for coming. This is just a briefing today. There's no more information. They're not going to take any questions at this time. So we want to thank you for coming, and if any more information becomes available over the weekend or tomorrow that's pertinent, we will certainly share that with you as well. So thanks again for coming out.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.